It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Dolphins and the Jets on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance to tune up before they play on in the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this isn't.
Tua taken right to the air. Connection made to Beckham. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket.
The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Wanted Hill, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Quincy Williams making the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. First down, here's Tua. Offense getting set to start things off again. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Mostert takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tua off the play fake. Complete to Beckham. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They'll come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tonga Bailoa. He finds OBJ. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Tonga Bailoa off the play fake. He's got it! And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They put a receiver in motion here left. Achan has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Devon Achan with the touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tonga Bailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Receiver downfield.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They go play action with Tonga Bailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that makes him the latest man to raise the bar for passing touchdowns in a season. Once held by Peyton Manning at 55, he's now the scoring king of quarterbacks with his 56th touchdown strike of the year. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning the tight end now. Tonga Bailoa on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tua now from the gun. On target to Waddle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. This finds Mostert. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds his man Waddle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Achan will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every...
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly pay.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. Broke through the tackle. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They motion the slot man right. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. So many coaches love 3rd downs and we practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That one hits at the 6, but... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. A give to Mostert out of the gun. Runs inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Going right back to Mostert. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. One more time with Mostert. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. About 4 yards for him on that run. More distance than that left, though, on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.